of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Here. Here.
Here.
Here.
Longbridge,
Here.
Carrico,
Here.
McCain,
Here.
Schwartz,
Here.
Song.
Here. I'd like to get a motion to excuse Diane.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I don't know if I guess I was first, so
I was going to.
it's okay. Approval of agenda, is there any additional minutes?
Add under new business, discussion of the park walkthrough. You guys, I passed out the write-up. I just want to review it with you guys before I submit it.
I didn't get one down here if there's any
I
extras.
think you have to share where, oh, there was one more.
Here.
You guys can,
What do you have? Hold on.
they were good.
Does anybody need one down that way? Or?
Be good. Yep. Thank you.
Can I,
A motion to approve it with the addition.
with the addition?
Second.
Who was first? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of minutes from the April 20th meeting?
I'll move to approve the minutes as submitted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I don't have anything new to report. Call to the public. Miles can't hear us, so. A new business, park walkthrough, or, sorry, no, release of funds of 5K.
I motion that we release the budgeted funds for the 5K.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Do we have to specify the amount or just?
There's a line item for them, so whatever that is. I don't know what the number is off the top of my head.
Yes.
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 Garamendi,
Yes.
Rickman, Longbridge,
Yes?
Carrico,
Yes.
McCain,
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
B, park walkthrough.
So I passed out this little write-up I did. If there's anything you see that I might have missed, just I'll add to it. Anything in bold was on there is a continuation from last walkthrough in 2025. Some of the big things I added were those concrete anchors that we found from the old rockers that are now exposed, having those removed. Adding the wood chips to the playground equipment at CMP and Amenia. That needs to be done every year, at least once a year, preferably twice, things like that. I also added in intermediate term, having someone from the MML or another entity assess the risks regarding the old playground equipment and how that might affect our insurance, as we discussed at the walkthrough with Dave, and things like that. I think I got everything, but I just want to check and see if there's anything else you guys think might be necessary. And this could be not just for, say, the DPW, it could also be for us in terms of things we want to look into in the short term or long term in addressing the park, in terms of whether it's capital expenditures or just things that we want to polish up or what have you.
I forgot, Mark, what does the MML mean?
Michigan Municipal League, it's who we get our insurance through. All good?
Yep.
All right, cool. I will submit this.
Continuing business, Bud Drive.
We have 21 of 24 appointments booked, so that's the best we've had. I had the time changed a little bit because we usually started at 2, and I had it pushed back to 1:30, just switching it half an hour because it seems like the early appointments always fill, and sure enough, they did. They shortened it so that we only have to get 13 donations. So we should, unless just it goes to complete terrible, we should hit that pretty easily.
1:30 to what?
5:30. I mean, they'll still take walk-ins and everything too, but I think the only appointment left was, one of them was only at 5, was like the 5:15, and then a couple of the double red ones were open.
And if anybody who's interested, that's available, I assume, on,
Yeah, you can still walk
Village.
in, or you can go on you can scan the code that's on the flyer or the website and go there and try to, and book an appointment.
spring garage sale.
Uh,
You-
I'm not sure how many have signed up, but they have till the 26th to get on the list.
Okay.
So I know a few people have at least, but
5K. I'll report what Diane sent me. She said she'd like everybody to be there at 7:30.
good lord. There's a 7:30?
That's what she wrote.
I didn't know that was a time.
7:45, okay.
Last year it was 7:45?
Well, that's what she had on her list.
Oh, okay. She said she'd send more in a mass email later, or text. She had 60 people signed up, 7 for the bubble run, but she says she's planning on 30. That's what happened last year. Chip timers all set. T-shirts will be ready on Friday. She's missing a few directional signs, but she's ordered them. They should be delivered. She got 2 more bubble machines to create more bubbles. EMS, police, and fire department will be there. And the water board's having their safety fair at the same time. But the photographer from last year will not be there. So if you know anyone, let her know.
Monique's out of town.
That's all I have. Any questions?
We probably need to ask her when volunteers that aren't in our group should arrive. Because I know she's asked for other people to arrive. What time does she
Okay.
want them?
Tuesdays in the park? Oh, sorry.
I'm bringing an iPad for sign up.
Okay.
Is there anything special that needs to prep or
guess
just bring it, a web browser?
Assuming, yeah, the ability to get on the
You tether to a phone and.
the app or the website that they use to get people to sign up.
Yeah, 'cause I-
The chip timer guy.
Yeah, she mentioned it, so he'll probably be able to.
No prep,
tell us where
though.
to do it.
In fact, I think there was an app or something like that.
Well, we can download that there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we'll probably want to have some kind of shade, with either be in the pavilion or have a canopy or something, because it's going to be real hard to see a screen out
Oh,
in bright
yeah.
sunlight.
We got we got a bunch of tents, so
Or one of those quick canopies or something.
you can pop out. We've
Yeah.
got 6 or 7 in the shed.
Did you have an, oh, I think she just talked about it. She didn't have it on that paper about the iPad, did she?
Nothing weird. Let me just see.
Yeah.
Is that it then?
I'm waiting for Mark.
Pardon me?
I'm waiting for Mark. Are you,
Not this app,
okay.
not the app that she
Okay.
mentioned. There's nothing on there.
Tuesdays in the park?
Nothing new, just ready to go. I mean, we got the dates and I'll check supplies, but if anything, it's just syrup I'll need. I had plenty of everything else from the corn roast.
Okay.
Then the day of, we just need ice then, is the main thing?
Yes, oh yeah, and I'll get that. I get that all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pick that up.
And I'm sure Mark will plug in the freezer before with the.
Yeah, because he'll be there for the farmer's market.
I plugged
Yes.
it in yesterday, just to get it going for the market.
One thing that may be interesting, I'm going to continue to look into, I guess I can tell you about, as you guys know, I'm on the on and up, and I have to go around and get sponsors for that. And one of the sponsors was saying that they, Hot Chicks may want to help out on some things and do some promotional items. So I will continue to follow through on that to see if they want, whether it be samples or just somehow display. So I'll follow through on that. They may want to come to our Tuesdays in the park to try and get more business. So I'll follow through on that.
And Outstanding Orthodontics will be there again, so they know the dates and everything.
So that's it.
A dog show?
Everything's going accordingly from last year. I reached out personally to all of our participants for the last 2 times, just to kind of give them a little bit more information, remind them, thank them for coming before. Same sponsors, Wolf and Wash, Heidi Scharf from Pet Supplies, Dairy Twist, and then Penny Lake. JP said that he'll give gift certificates again this year. I think like the only thing next really is I made more cutouts with my Cricut for bandanas. I know there was some left over from last year. Just want to get my hands on those, see what the amount of like goodie bag stuff we have to see what needs to get filled in. I just know that a lot of what we had left didn't have the print logo on them, so. My one question was, before we did a little bit of concessions, are we down to do that again? Do you feel like it was worth it? I feel like I wasn't over there, so I don't know how busy that got, or I know we utilized other snacks from prior events to kind of get those out of the door before expiration, but what are your thoughts on that?
I won't be here for it, so I won't be
Oh,
able to
okay,
run it,
that's totally
but
understandable.
It was not, I think we sold like 8 items.
Okay, so
I
I
don't
just
know that
say,
it's-
meh. You know, it's
Yeah,
an
truly.
early morning-ish before noon event.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with not doing a concession. It's not a big deal to me. It's not really,
Yeah. I think maybe like have bottles of water to hand out because it's
Okay.
hot, but other than that,
sure.
yeah. I remember
Uh,
taking a tally of,
Okay.
to see, because it was the
Yeah,
first time
for
we
sure.
did it, and
Yeah.
it
Because
wasn't
you,
worth it.
and you sold one of the cotton candy things, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, we sold one out of like the 30 cotton candies.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We had it for the cornrows, and yeah.
Not a big deal. I just want to make sure we checked that box.
Yes.
So we were all on the same page.
Since you're not going to be there, Molly, I can handle water. I can handle that. I'll do that.
Well, thank you, Kat.
Well, we might want-
Thank you,
I
girl.
do have a question for you, because I
Yeah.
was talking to Linda. Are you the one that goes around to try to get like gift certificates to see all these individual dog places?
Individual dog. places, what's
Shops
that?
like Four Paws, that's on Ben Steen. Do they give you anything?
They have before, yeah.
So the last couple they did?
The first one, not last year.
Okay. All right. The reason I was just asking, because I'm on the on and up. and
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
thinking of giving it, and I didn't want to kind of double dip. It was
Oh,
more
I
important
get
for
it.
your dog show than for the golf outing. So that's what I was wondering.
I have some extra flyers here. If anybody would like to take one and put it out somewhere and share it, that would be cool. If you want to do that.
I'll take one.
All right.
I could take some, because where I put up the 5K, I can put up the dog ones.
All right, for sure. But other than that, I feel like we're on schedule. Yeah.
Summer garage sale, you want to talk about that in August?
Nope.
Fishing contest.
The fish are still there. I talked with them
Nice.
before I came here. In all seriousness, in 2 weeks from now, when June starts up, I will be talking with Ted, discussing the prizes that I still have from last year at this point. It's been almost a year. It's been 9 months. So if they haven't claimed them, they're getting rolled into,
Recycled?
yeah, they're getting rolled into next year's prizes.
That's cool.
And then I'll talk with Ted, get those over to him, and then we'll start discussing prizes and all that, and so on.
And you go ahead and list Cody and I as the co-chairs for that event. We don't have chairs listed at this point.
Oh, okay, yeah, see, I don't think she's got it on any of them. I see it.
Some of them,
Oh,
5K she's got on the Tuesdays.
okay. Corn roast?
Nothing new. We just met last Monday. Everyone has their assignments. I don't think we need to schedule another one at this point. I think we wait till maybe the June meeting and we can meet late June, early July-ish, I would think. Does anyone have anything they need to discuss about it, or feel good?
I got the tables, got the chairs, and I got the inflatable and the generator already all ordered,
Awesome,
all done.
perfect.
Reminds me, I gotta go back.
Okay. Farmers market?
First day is tomorrow.
Hopefully the weather won't be horrendous.
Weather looks
Yeah.
super great. Not promising. I have 16 vendors for tomorrow. One is already canceled because of the weather. And I have the food truck from True Pizza Company. They are gluten-free, everything they serve, but it's tastes as good as anything else. And then for the 26th, the food truck is the Taco Hub. So I think I have more vendors that week for sure.
Holiday decorating contest?
Why?
Nope, nothing.
Snacks with Santa, letters to Santa. Okay, anything new we want to add?
Community outreach stuff.
No.
I feel like.
Well, we have that under
Oh, okay.
liaison
I
report.
guess I didn't scroll down far enough.
Did I miss it?
No, it's under liaison reports.
Liaison
Oh,
reports.
okay. I see it now. Veterans Memorial?
We did our cleanup last Thursday, threw on some mulch. It looks real fresh.
Community garden looks real nice. They made some real progress on that. yeah.
Yeah.
It was a nice day to get out there and do it. They had nice weather,
Yeah.
not too hot, you know?
Claire Miller signs?
Yeah, we've received first, I have two of them here, the signs going on top of the directional signs from Clara Miller Park. So I should get the other two by the end of the week.
Right,
And,
they look great, yeah.
I'll go and
Feels nice.
try and schedule it with DPW to get them installed and see how far they have, what has to be if they install them. And I also was thinking about taking it to admin and seeing if they would pay for somebody to install it, if DPW, or we could use Parks and Rec money to pay somebody to install these 4 posts. If it's, going to be another 4 weeks or something before they're going to be able to do it. So I'd really like to get it done before June 1st, complete. And we'll have everything by the end of the week, so there's no reason to delay, so.
And then we need to release the funds to her to pay her.
No, they're already released.
So she's already been paid,
She's been paid 50%. She'll pay 50% upon,
getting the signs.
right, be receiving the last 2, and then I'll just give them a call up here and they'll cut a check.
What are our thoughts? I know we just did all of them and chose all of the directions and what we were going to highlight. So this could be 2.0. But what about ones for the community garden now that that's been added? Possibly having an arrow, at least from the Clara Miller side.
Yeah, that might be something for next year. Let's see how it goes this year, and
Yeah.
that might be something that every year we'll have to review that and to say, we're going to take this and swap it for that. And I'll definitely ask her if she's interested in doing those follow-up arrows.
Is there room that if we
do
just
that
like
first.
needed to
Oh,
add an
yes,
extra?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
use that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we're getting 10-foot posts, so there's isn't any that have more than 5 on them. 5 or 6 maybe at the max, like at the beginning in Clara Miller.
Okay.
I think there might be 6. Any questions about that?
No, they look great. Yeah.
All right, we're done. I'll invite you all on installation day, bring your shovel.
Bring your what?
Shovel.
Okay.
Community garden?
So as mentioned, it started this past weekend. The boxes are in, all 6 of them. I went out there today, actually. They look really nice, spaced perfectly. So I think they said online next Saturday will be the final day. So, and then we'll be good to go.
When are they thinking about, aren't they going to add a well, or?
That's got to go through council and stuff, so that'll take some time, but that's going to be discussed, yeah.
Do you think it'll be done this year?
I don't see why, assuming that there's not some weird barrier with like the county or something for permitting, yeah, I don't think that it should be a problem.
Just curious. Thank you.
Planning committee?
There was no April meeting, so I have nothing to report.
Council, Mark?
So we met last week. We presented the 2025 Citizen of the Year Award to Bonnie Beach. She was finally back from Florida, so, and I got to do that since I know Bonnie. I tried to be nice. I did make one old joke. But other than that, it was fine. We had our quarterly visit from Brett Kudequit of Priority Waste. They, if you had not heard, they have been acquired by another company, but they're still Priority Waste. They're just like under a new umbrella. It was a debt for equity transaction and stuff like that. Apparently, they were previously having some trouble with paying certain bills, it sounds like, including for new bins that like other municipalities get. And now all those contractors have been paid and people are getting their bins. So hopefully this new investment, this new acquisition will, or new ownership group will create some better outcomes for everybody. We had a presentation from the Water Board regarding what is called an eco harvester. So our current harvester, when it gets weeds, it cuts them. This eco harvester pulls them. In order to get approval to purchase one, you have to get a permit. Eagle has currently said you wouldn't get one if you applied for it. So the Water Board would like us to hire Progressive, which is our advisory company for the lake, to help them present to Eagle about getting one. So this was part of that presentation. So we did vote to approve that, to hire Progressive to go to Eagle to make the case for it. Because the whole issue is disturbing the lake bottom. They're saying, oh, you're disturbing the lake bottom, you can't do that, it's bad for the lake. They're arguing it's not. He presented a variety of outcomes about how it could be cost effective for us, saving us money on chemicals, for example, because if you're pulling them, then they may not come back as fast. Also, we can't cut certain weeds because if you cut them, they spread. I think it's either purple loosestrife or starry stormwort. One of those, if you cut them, they're bad, so you have to treat them with chemicals. Well, in this case, we could pull them, and then there'd be less chemicals for that. Plus, the eco harvester is significantly smaller, so it could fit under the bridge and into the canals. So we'll see, but it definitely has at least some opportunity there. Granted, I think that it'll be at least a year before we get approval, if we get approval from Eagle. So we have time to think about it and see how that goes.
The harvester.
I'm sorry?
How old is the harvester?
I want to say it was acquired in about 2012, 2013. So, and at this point, they would suggest the Water Board's idea would be to keep them both for the time at the beginning to see how it goes, especially because the eco harvester being significantly smaller, its payload is much smaller. So it'd have to make a lot more trips. You could supplement and offset that by having the other harvester cut what it can cut. And if the eco harvester is able to make that dent by pulling the weeds and they're not growing back as fast, obviously, then eventually maybe in a year or two you could flip the old harvester. One person he's able to talk to out in Washington who has an eco harvester has said there's spots where we've pulled and have never had weeds come back. Different terrain, all those kinds of things, but that's promising to hear, and they love it. So he's trying to hear from other entities that own them, because there's only about 100 that have been sold across the country, but we'll see. Yeah, then we just did some routine kinds of things, and in case you haven't heard, I'm certain you've heard, there is a boil water alert for Penny Lake Estates. That unfortunately is still ongoing. What has been tested positive is coliform bacteria. Coliform bacteria in of itself is harmless. We are covered in it, generally speaking, but when you have coliform, it kind of acts as like the canary in the coal mine for E. coli. That it doesn't mean that it's there, but if it's there, then E. coli could be there. Coliform is required because it technically is a part. I think E. coli is technically a kind of coliform bacteria. But anyway, so unfortunately, the folks there are still under the boil water advisory. We need 2 consecutive clean samples for that to be lifted. And we don't have those, unfortunately. So yeah, that was about everything.
Community engagement initiative?
TO stuff too? Do you want
Yep.
to go first? Okay. Been down a little bit on posting just with my health, but I'm going to get back on track. But I just want to put it into perspective. Even with the lower number of posts, our growth and engagement is still up. So from March to now, we've reached over almost 2,500 people to be able to cross through our posts that we're posting. The majority of those people are showing to be in Commerce, Walled Lake, White Lake, Novi, and other surrounding areas. So that's why it is important for everybody to engage in the posts that are being made on the Parks and Rec. If you can like them, comment underneath things like, oh, this is a great event, I've been before, things like that. Tag your neighbors. And again, there is a button on there for you to invite your friends and neighbors. Growth-wise on participants and members that are coming to the page and wanting to follow us, we've grown about 60 members, roughly between 60 and 70 since January. So we're making headway. I did do a calendar. I had it last time, but I don't know. I just felt like I didn't get the time to say, hey, I got this calendar. So I'm going to text it to you guys now. There was just a couple things. It's a summer calendar. It goes through to the corn roast. When we get closer to the corn roast, I'll put September in a fall winter calendar and then add the contests for decorations in there as well. Snacks with Santa, letters to Santa, things like that. But this one's just for the summer. I didn't have dates on blood drive that were finalized, so that's good. And then I'll do a post too, or something that lets people know that there is still time to sign up for the garage sale and stuff like that. So I think we're headed in the right direction. I would like maybe to do like an informational table at Tuesdays with the Park, just so people can come and see information that Linda has put together in the packet. And maybe that's information that, even though it's majority of it may be on the website, just seeing it in front of them as they pass by and engaging with them as the Parks and Rec Board, and just to see what their interests are. I would like to have a clipboard, and people could actually write down any thoughts, ideas, or questions, and let us be able to kind of sift through those together, and see if there's any gaps that we can fill with community engagement. So that's all I have.
If you ever wanted to set up a table at the farmer's market, we could do that too. Just,
Oh, yeah, I'm down for that.
if you guys
Yeah.
want to do that.
Yeah. I'm totally down for that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buddy.
The new resident welcome package is complete. Got the email from Commerce that I can go get 30 copies of their booklet. It shows all the businesses and things like it's a guide. And once I get that, I will start amassing 30 copies of everything, pack it in an envelope, and placing it upstairs. So once I do that, I might consider this project done and maybe review it next year and see, or I'll have them tell me what it needs to be restocked, and I'll let you know if they go quickly. So, yeah. Other than that, they're just going to have to come up here and get one at this point. So people new to the community or whatever, just recommend to them and pass along to your neighbors if they, know somebody, to just have them come up here and get a booklet starting June 1st. I hope they have them done by June 1st.
Great, good job.
Yep. So that's it for that.
Do we have any dates in the summer for the blood drive? Aren't we doing it every so many weeks?
Yeah.
So you would know.
I already put them on the calendar.
Yeah, next
Oh,
one's in
I
August.
wanted to make sure
Yeah.
we get them all.
I think I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't have the time. I felt like we kept switching it by 2:30, 6:35.
August 3rd is the next one.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything new with Commerce Parks and Rec, Mark?
So I got voted on in favor at the last Board of Trustees meeting last Tuesday. Their meeting was tonight for Commerce Parks and Rec, but that meeting got canceled, so that's why I'm here. which is good because they do a park walkthrough beforehand, and that would have been a lot of fun. I do know that they did, at the meeting, they did present adding some cameras in some various areas, and that got approved. So they've had some issues with some damage and, graffiti and things like that. So they are adding some cameras at some various areas.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That was about it. And then they voted on doing some bridge work over at Byers Farm. The bridge is a little old and wonky, so.
I was just looking at this brochure or this flyer going around for the dog show, and it does say concessions available for purchase. So we either got to sell some stuff or take it off the flyer.
I'm fine with crossing it out. I don't think that it's too disappointing to our people that are coming, since they never really buy anything anyway, right?
We only had
We
it,
had
right, one
a
year?
dog vendor there, like from the farmer's market or something that
I
sells
think we did concessions last year.
stuff. That would be cool.
Last year's was. I think the first year we did like $6, and the second year we did 12 or something like that. I thought it was a little better last year, but not anything to write home about. Either way.
I mean, we could do like popcorn and snow cones like we always do, but people might think it's free because we always do it
Yes,
free.
we always do it for free. And I
If we
think
have any
that's
leftover chips, I can handle that from our, like, the bunny lunch at the Snacks with Santa. I'll have to
They're not
check.
there, right? They're not, but the chips
I
are gonna be
don't
there.
know. I don't know. I haven't really looked at what's there in that sense. I'm assuming we have some left
I don't know where
over.
they were put from after Christmas. so-
It's not a lot, whatever it is, so.
Even if you just got a box, you could always use it.
I mean, if we get there and it's one of those days where it feels like, yeah, we want to do popcorn and snow cones, we can. I mean, it's not hard. And we'll have the permit for that weekend too, so that'll make it fine.
Maybe we just say they're free. Instead of,
Yeah, I don't care.
instead of charging like we normally would, if we
Yeah.
have it.
Well, I guess the question, do we need to change the flyer that says concessions available for purchase?
Surprise, they're free.
Right, yeah.
Or, yeah, surprise and delight.
Always under promise.
Sure, this word will spread quickly if it's free.
We don't want that on the flyer, though.
Oh, we get 100 people there that way.
Right, without
Free
dogs.
food.
2 dogs and 500 people. It's like, oh, something went wrong here, kind of thing.
Don't jinx us.
No.
Any comments from board members?
Just speaking of Facebook, in case you guys hadn't seen, there is a farmer's market Facebook page now, so.
Yep, did you see
all
that?
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll move, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Everybody have a good Memorial weekend and we'll see you.